So just take it an obstacle at a time. And
Mm.
there's no, of course, we allow the competitors to warm up, to get ready, to stretch a little bit if they want. But I'm motivating them in real time in the videos. I'm talking to them, I'm maybe yelling at them, and I do this to help them conquer the next obstacle.
So how did you find that transition then from, the control, the timetable, the schedule of the military, where you had your orders, etc., to suddenly being the creative outlet for this channel, and it's suddenly on you now to push it and to get, the difference between making videos and being a good host, and also juggling the making sure you get the quality and the building the brand, etc. How did you go from restricted in a way with the military to suddenly, oh, this is on me now to make a living?
It I didn't really focus on doing it full time until I was probably 4 or 5 months before I got out of the Navy. It never really hit me that those checks would stop until the next week rolled around when I got out and I didn't receive a check. So all I wanted was to just be able to pay myself um, the exact amount that was needed in order for me to survive. Out here in California, it's very expensive. I pay myself $3,200 a month, way below average or median household income, way below median salary. And
Mm.
I I just wanted to keep pushing forward. A lot of YouTubers, they do whatever, they buy themselves a Lambo or whatever, but the quality in the videos comes from me saving that budget to work with people who know what they're doing. I've started working with a guy, his name's Ivan, and he's been in film and production for 16 years as a freelancer. And I've also worked with, probably dozens of other camera crew, sound people, and being able to have them take that off my plate, have them worry about production, how the shots look has been a game changer for the production. It wasn't always like that. I used to give a friend of mine $25 a day to film with me. His name was Tony. And, footage was nothing against Tony, but I was taking him from a high school kid to helping me film for my channel. And the quality wasn't
Mm.
always like that. So we invest a lot into the quality, a lot into the stabilization, drone shots, the editing, the motion graphics, everything. And it all comes from me being frugal enough to be able to invest that money back into the production.
Because I mean, even the start video, even the original videos were really great. Had good quality, and even just the scope of them was amazing. I mean, I still need to get a background from behind me. I keep saying I'm going to build this amazing look, and I get all these
Yeah.
guys with studios, and I'm like, oh, here we go. But how do you learn to juggle that? I mean, you said you were self-taught. The YouTube, building the brand, being the businessman, like ordering packages and stuff like that, and building the course yourself, etc. How do you juggle such conflicting demands?
They don't all come at once. If I was hit with a lot of things at once, I probably wouldn't be able to perform, or an area of the business would suffer.
Mm.
So as we're adding these variables in, it started with just creating videos on Saturday during the military. And we would create, upload, didn't focus on views, didn't focus on revenue. I would just focus on how to make the videos better, a more engaging and inspiring experience. And throughout the last 2 years, we started adding in variables like, okay, we'll email the liability waivers instead of doing it on site, so I don't have to pay the camera guys as much because they're not there for an additional hour. An
Mm.
additional hour means $300 or $400 out of my pocket to pay our camera crew. So just little things like that. I say all the time, standardize and then optimize. When we had standardized the videos where we were shooting every Saturday or every week, it gives you a good chance to optimize.